Twitch says it's working. That's good to hear. What about YouTube? What does YouTube have to say? Come on, YouTube. Why is YouTube the slow one? Your channel. Didn't mean that, my channel. View your channel. Nope, that's... Where... What? There we go. And then... Factorio. And now playlist. It's not for kids. And I think that's everything. Let's go. Okay, now I just need to let's see, what do I have my software to capturing? Yeah. Display capture, yucky. Yucky, no, gross. Turn off display capture. Window capture. Properties. Factorio. Okay. It's not working, is it? What if I click on it? Will it register it then? It sees my mouse. That's kind of stupid. Okay, what about game capture? Surely that'll have to do something. Okay. Yay! It ain't supposed to look like that. I know that much. Let me just scooch it over. Hooray! It fits the screen now. And it's giving audio. Lovely. Lovely dovely. Fantastic even. I just need to open Discord a little bit. Let my friend know I'm streaming. Hooray. Okay, that's done and dealt with. I'm sick at the moment, unfortunately. But that also means I have time to, like, actually stream for once. So, that's what we're doing. We're playing Factorio Space Age. And I already know what you're thinking. That's like, first of all, that's old news. That was released like a year and something ago. But like, listen, man, I don't. Some of us work. Some of us have employment. That's all I'm trying to say. Not everyone can grind out Factorio and build a million science per minute megabase or whatever. But what in the sushi? That's terrible. Why? Anyways, what was I saying? Right, Space Age is pretty cool. Probably thinking, you probably just beat Factorio literally yesterday if you think that's an achievement. No, wrong, actually. I just beat it this morning at like 1 a.m. So, get dunked on, bozo. So yeah, I just literally bought Space Age DLC, like, a half an hour ago. And here we are, gonna play it now. Yeah, so, let's start a new game. Space Age, let's go. Your task is to dispatch an interstellar... Words hard. Your task is to dispatch an interstellar space platform. You will need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo and discover other planets. Start small, work your way up with automation, construct a reliable base of operation, and reach for the stars. Protect yourself from native species as they may not appreciate your presence. This is the intended way. Okie dokie. Next. Where's the preview button? Yeah, yeah. What? Uh, ooh. Okay, okay. This is a hot garbage seed. Let's reroll that. I don't. I'm tired of being spawning in a desert. This one has lots of nearby oil. That's pretty nice. And natural choke points. This is an idyllic spawn. What's not idyllic is all of the starting ores are right next to a base of the biters, and we don't like biters because they bite. Let's see what can we do here? Cliffs. No. What does it mean, Gleba and Fulgora cliffs? I don't know what that means. Oh, I can change the... I can see what's happening. Okay, well, we don't like cliffs because they make the game easier and also harder at the same time. And then Fulgora. Huh. Interesting. I feel like we leave cliffs on in Fulgora. I do know a little bit about Space Age, the DLC, but not a terrible amount. Like, I know that there's more planets than one, but I kind of wanted to, like, stream this as soon as possible so that I could avoid as much spoilers as possible. If you know what I mean, like, I don't want to be spoiled on something so lit and epic and whatever the kids are saying nowadays. Let's see here. What do we have? Okay, so I guess we're just having, like, basic, just, like, default settings, except for turning cliffs off on a couple places. Because cliffs are cringe. Anyways, without further yapping, let's hop right into it. Let me just, look at my streams. Yeah. Okay, we're chilling. Let's do it! Okie dokie. Well, we're cooked. Our ship's already exploded. We lose. GG, the end. Oh, look at the Factorio Space Age Felipe. Your task is... Okay, I already read this. Huh. Okay. Yep. Already know. Gun! Bullets! I need more bullets! Let me just pick that up. Get me some free iron plates. I'm just picking these up because they're going to be in the way of the factory, and we kind of don't want that. Also, some of them gave us iron plates, which is very nice. We start out with burner drill, stone furnace. And it looks like our ore patches are to the right of us in this forest. Let's see, this appears to be our immediate area. Lots of ore patches. Like, minuscule, sure, but a few of them. Like, we have almost 1 million copper just right here, and they're nice and separated, so I don't have to worry about figuring out how I'm gonna split them. Anyways, first things first. Copper. Or, no, not copper. Bozo. El Bozo. Put that in there. How many wood do I need for a wooden chest? Okay. Let me just put that there real quick. What do I need for... Okay, I need 3 gears. I need iron plate. Lovely, fantastic even. Right, I should turn on Alt. Give me some of that lovely, lovely coal. Yoink, yoink. Where's the iron? Let's see, our best iron patch is going to be up here. And we'll eventually expand to those two. Let me chop some trees first, because I know this is going to be useful. To get me some wood. Is that uranium? Why is uranium so close? How strange. Anyways, let's put you directly into a stone furnace. And now we wait on plates. And burner inserter. Down the chest. Actually gonna make that chest. Actually, let's make this inserter. And then this can be our drill. And stone furnace. No, we'll make this our stone furnace. It's always good to organize your hotbar. We have plates now. We need stone for stone furnace so that we can actually I'm gonna let this burn till we're out of fuel in them. And then I'll go dig up some stone. Actually, that should be enough plates. So let's go back to the stone patch. And we'll get some stone. Actually, I can just break the big rock. Because big rocks have stone in them, and the huge rocks have coal. I'll just yoink these. And then... only 5 stone, that's cheap. Give me that. Never say no to free stone, I guess. What are you on about? Craft 40 copper plates, craft 50 iron plates. Right, because in the new update they added like trigger or like trigger science, so you do certain tasks to get the science at the very beginning of the game instead of actually researching it. Yoink. Okie dokie. I will make 4 of these. Okie dokie. Let's get 2 more chests. Put these here. That's not the button, is it? Ah. I see. Let me just put down the chests. A couple of these burner inserters. There we go. Now we're cooking. Okay. We have access to actual power generation now. All we need to do is make copper plates and we can start working on getting a power grid set up. I am going to put these here facing each other. Throw in a coal to get it started, and then these two will supply each other, and they'll make more coal than they consume, so I can just come back here every once in a while and yoink all of the excess coal. Okay. Let's make this. Throw in one of these. I lack the gears for a burner inserter, unfortunately. Let me just grab some of the coal. Or actually, this is... oh no, they're huge rocks. And I forgot to give fuel to the inserters. There we go. Yoink all the plates. Make a boiler. Make a steam engine. Make an offshore pump. And make a burner inserter. Okay. Let's see here. So there's our water. Gonna collect some fish real quick. Yoink. Oh, there we go. What do you mean the fish spoil? Why do the fish spoil? Who thought this was a good idea? Okay, well, we have fish for the next however long that is. Fish is good because it makes it so you won't die because you can eat the fish. Oh, there's a tiny little iron patch. It's adorable. It's really tiny. Just like all of these patches for some reason. This is going to be an interesting arrangement. I think... Okay, let me get that offshore pump place down. Give me an underground pipe. Like that. Let me put some of this stuff in my hotbar. Put you there. You there. This can be that thing. There we go. Put coal in it. And we have power production, kind of. This doesn't have any electric network to be put into. Okay. So that's our technically electric network at this point. It's not much of a network, more of a suggestion. Did we get... Are we not crafting copper plates in the copper place? I forgot to put coal in the furnace. I'm a little bit stupid. Yeah, that would probably help, wouldn't it? Iron chest. Grab the inserter. Insert. Hooray. Okie dokie. And then to unlock red science, we need to craft a lab, which is expensive. We need electronic circuits, which need iron and copper, and we don't have that much copper. No, we don't have that much iron. Yoink the coal from that. And our iron miners are out of coal. Let's fix that. Okie dokie. And we can make a lab. I also want to make power poles, but I need more copper. Let me just yoink that copper. Make all the power poles I can. Yay, we can make red science now. Wahoo. Okay, what's the first thing we want to make with this leap in technology? Could make automation, guns, bullets, lamp, more bullets, stone walls, logistics, radar, mining, ooh. Ooh. Wait, since when is electric mining drill locked behind science? Man, I don't want to be mining with burners for any longer than I have to. We'll do electric mining, then automation, lamp, military, logistics, radar, and stone walls. Okay. So now we need to get all of these copper plates. I need more wood. I need more wood. Also need one of these. I have no coal on me. We just yoink that from this place. I will also put a hole through this forest so it's slightly easier to traverse. And then put you here, you here. Bam, bam, bam. We have an electric network. We have electricity. Huzzah! Let me also put a bunch of you in there. Yeah, we could just put all of it. And then our power poles can go here. And our first course of action is to put that there. Put down a lab here. 25 whole packs. I can make 4 of them. I will want to automate, after I get automation, that is, to automate iron gears, because I don't feel like crafting those by hand every time I want to do anything. So let's go here, yoink the copper. These are probably lowish. Yeah, kind of. Yoink the coal. And then go back up here to get iron plates. I can make 47. That sounds good to me. Oh, we got electric insert a recipe. And we can make stone bricks. We can make light armor. 40 plates. Holy guacamole. Right, we would need more copper for science. Just yoink all of these. That should be good enough for now. And then I have the science crafting in the background as I'm just doing stuff around my little setup here. Get some more coal. some more copper. Make some more poles. One second, I'm being contacted with a matter of some urgency. Let's see here. Go. Why is my phone so stupid? Oh, my VTuber is broken. Okay. Now I need to go ahead and reset the model. There we go. Anyways, back to what I was doing. Chopping the tree. Chopping some more tree. And then putting all of our science in here. That's new science. Metallurgic science, agricultural science, electromagnetic science, cryonic and promethium. Bro, who wrote this? They using some words I never heard before. Make another one? Nope, we're short on copper plates. This is probably gonna take a while, so I'll just go grab some more copper so we can double our science research. And more wood. Oh, there's a rock here. Hooray, we have more copper. Let's just cancel these so we get refund our materials. We can continue to get to crafting the rest of everything else. Fish. Man, I can't believe they made fish spoil. How am I meant to thrive in these conditions? Come on, man. So the early game is going to be quite a bit of back and forth like this, but once we unlock more automation, it'll go smoother. There we go. And we should be researching much quicker. Hooray, we have electric mining drills. Give me all of those. Thank you. And then we also have a reason to set up a proper electrical network. Which we'll want to bring to everywhere. Hey, we got assembling machines as well. Lovely. Ah, yes, finally. We have actual stuff. Let's go. So I'll just let those go. But what I can also do... Huzzah! Automated mining. This is truly a new age for technology. We're also going to want to clear out some of these trees so we can properly mine up the copper. Or the coal, I mean, sorry. Hooray. And we do need more iron so that we can... There we go. That should be enough iron for now. I'm gonna need quite a bit of that. I'm gonna need a lot of belts, actually. I'll just craft all of them. Actually, what I can do, instead of just having everything here on the belt, I can pick that up and just direct insert into the furnace. We need more science. Because we're out of science in the labs. Also, I'm gonna change my color from this brown to something more palatable. Red? Oh. Pink. Yes, that should make it stand out easier on screen. Sorry if anyone had trouble seeing that. Let's see. First order business, piping all of this, or not piping, but conveying all of this coal to my boilers so I can have constant production of electricity. Because we have electricity now, but when we run out of coal in those boilers, then we're gonna have a problem. Nothing like some deforestation to get the day going. I need to cut it the hole through here as well. Let's see, this is a straight line, right? Yeah. There we go. And then, of course, it intersects with our ship, so we have to build around it. Also, we're out of belts. Unfortunate. That just means we need to make more. Also, we need an assembling machine at some point, so we can start assembling some gears. Give me that. 2 of you. And the rest we turn into belts. Oh, we actually need some for inserters, too. There we go. Hooray! Now we have the iron patch hooked up to our electrical network. Very lovely. Hooray! And we can step on the conveyor belt to go slightly faster. I think we might be short on conveyor belts. We're definitely short on conveyor belts. Also, there's a power line in the way. Yep, we're short on conveyor belts, everyone. Who would have guessed? I didn't even put my inserters up, bruh. Okay, well at least we have coal going there. Oh, my copper production is off. There we go. We can pick up this stuff. Because now we've, pretty much automated our, copper plate production. All using electricity. And then we'll keep these around for now, because they're just nice to have, but in the future we can just pick up coal straight from the belt. And then we also need iron. Actually, get that. We could just, yeah. We can just direct insert iron. Got an achievement into here and make gear wheels. We need coal. And then we can export the gear wheels into the box. And we have automated production of gear wheels. Let's go. Absolutely fantastic. Let me also put this in there, throw that in there, put you there, make another one of you, start producing more of this, and yoink, and I have no coal to put in you. We'll just take half of this, throw it in there, huzzah! Fantastic. Uh, 30 belts should be enough to connect up our coal so we don't run out of electricity. And then also, when we get these inserters in. Yeah, we're right on the edge of running out of electricity, actually. We might actually run out before I can get the coal here. Because my belts are at the end of my crafting queue. We got lamps! Let's go. That's what we've been waiting for. That's what it's all about. Okay, let's make this quick, because I'm running out of coal in the system. We are out of coal. We are out of production. We are out of steam, which means our electrical network is suffering. Yay! We're so back. Lamp. Now we can afford to worry about silly things such as lighting. So it won't be so dark at night. How fantastic. How lovely even. Right, we got military, didn't we? So we can okay, what do we do now? I want no, that's already in the queue. I want steel. I want fast inserters would be nice. They're not that expensive either. Yeah, sure, fast inserters. And might as well get repair packs because we're probably gonna need it soon, followed by gun turrets. Hooray. Submachine gun acquired. Then let's just craft as many of these as possible. Because we haven't quite set up automation for that yet. Good news is, we don't need to go back there anymore. Actually, we are going to need to go back there. Let me pick up the labs and put them somewhere more central. There we go. And then we can put the lab somewhere far more accessible so we don't have to go back and forth anymore. The next time we'll be back there is to bolster our electrical energy production. For now, we can put our labs right here, because it's like right in the center of everything. Huzzah! Right, we can't make a belt balancer until we get logistics. Unfortunate. Oh well. Yeah, science. Huzzah! We've increased our coal production for manual pickup. Tons of copper, let's go. That's a lot of new stuff I've never seen before. Lovely. We have logistics. That means we have underground belts and splitters. Splitters split the belt. Undergrounds go underground, so you can build stuff over it. Very useful stuff. And then radar coming up. 20, 10, 50 for steel processing. Holy guacamole. We'll put steel processing last, actually. While we're at it, might as well put logistics then steel. Right. What? No, put it down. Cancel crafting of that. And then I can make 252. Holy guacamole. Okay. Put you there. Put you there. I can adjust the color of the light. Let's make it a... Yeah. Yeah. I can turn it always on. This is fantastic. Look, it glows. It's so cool. Right. Science. Can put all this stuff I don't need in a chest. There we go. We are polluting a ton with all of this. Sorry, my model's all messed up. I was stretching. It doesn't like it when I move in human ways. Only when I'm standing perfectly still. Right, we have walls, stone bricks. We should... That's the ugliest blue I've ever seen in my life. Can we... Ooh. Purple mood lighting. Orange. Black. I'm lighting with black. Okay, anyways, let me just pick that up and replace it with the basic one. What's the basic color? 255, 255, 190. Okie dokie. I need more coal. Let's see, this radar is going to be the most demanding on our power grid. We are doing fine on the electrical front, though, I believe. Yeah, max output, 900 kilowatts each. This should be fine. Okay, now we can see we have this entire area revealed to us because of the radar. And it's revealing chunks, which, as you can see here, there's biters here. Very dangerous. So the radar will reveal the area around us slowly. And that's a good thing, because it means it can tell us where the biter bases are. And when we know what the biter bases are, we can see if our pollution, which is this red cloud, is touching it. And if the pollution touches the biter base, the biters eat the pollution, get stronger, and send attack parties to our operation. Which we don't quite appreciate. Huzzah! Stone production. Let's put that directly into stone furnaces. I need stone. I put all my stone in the chest, didn't I? Ah! Sorry. I'm ill at the moment. I'll take 30. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's make an assembler. Yeah. Okay, so it's gonna be furnace, furnace, furnace. Belt. And we can put the assembler here. Belt says gear and iron plate. Okay, I can automate that. Huzzah, and then we make walls. And this will automatically craft walls for us. Which we're gonna need, because as you can see, there's a biter base here. And when this stuff touches that stuff, bad things happen. Which is also why we need to research guns. Okay, okay. Let me actually make another one of these. And then what we can do is we can put this here, craft up some of these. Iron in, across, output. We make you make gears, you make belts, hook it up to electricity, and we have automatic production of belts. Absolutely fantastic. I do want to set up an actual bus at some point. I think left-facing bus is the best at this point. So we'll start up here. We are going to want to automate green circuits. What is that again? Plates and copper cables. Okie dokie. Huzzah. See if it's all gonna join up here, and it's gonna go that way. We actually want this turned the opposite direction. We don't need all of this. That. Send it off that way. Let's get radar up in here. Okay. Almighty radar, what will you reveal to me next? This and that. Okay. Nothing there. Why is uranium so close? Anyways. Already 117 belts. That's lovely. Let's see, what's the bottleneck here? Not having plates, because we're not producing plates fast enough, because... okay, I see. Well, if we're not producing them fast enough, then let's increase production. There we go. That's more like it. Let's see, I want a furnace stack here. You mean libraries around here? Let me go look up let me go look up a blueprint a blueprint for the furnace stack real quick. Let's see here. YouTube. Factorio furnace stack. This guy makes good blueprints. I will steal them now. Link to blueprint. Paste bin. Early smelting. Control Control A doesn't work there. Control C. Resume. Import string. Control V. Blueprints! Okay. Let's see. So it needs a... How big is this? Okay, that's fine. Right. Right. Okay, I see. Okay, so coal comes in from the top. We can, like, adjust that. Actually, we can just rotate it. And then flip it vertically. Yeah, okay. And then we'll just put it like right here. Okay, neat thing about Blueprint, it doesn't actually like build it all for you until you get like construction bots, which is far later. But what it does do is it shows you where to place it. All the stuff. So I'm just gonna get rid of all of the marks and X things, because those are in the way of what I would need to place. Let's get some logistics. One, 2. Once that should be fine. And then all you need to do is put down exactly as shown. Just like that. It's like building with Legos. I like blueprints. I think everyone should use blueprints. Okay, so we need to pipe in coal. Which, means I need more, whatchamacallem, these things. Transport belts. That should be, a somewhat good amount. Might not be enough. And we're gonna need more for actually building the furnace stack. Yup. Power pole. Huzzah. Now we're producing even more coal. Unfortunately, we're also producing even more pollution. This seems to be the only problem, though. Okay, let's make us a splitter. Yoink. Put you there. That'll split the belt, so half of it goes to my furnace stack for iron plate production. Then I'll just grab these since I'm here. So what this splitter does is it puts, because belts are made of two sections. We go back to the coal here, you can see it has one half and the other half. There's two halves to the belt. They can be put in a certain way using splitters, or like, yeah, so that half of the belt is carrying one type of item and the other half is carrying another type of item, which is what this furnace stack design utilizes in order to use its space more efficiently. Is all of my whatchamacallem, belts. Let me just grab these so I can actually hook up the iron ore production to the furnace stack. And as you can see, there's two types of items on this belt because of the belt splitting. Now we just need to add some furnaces and a whole bunch of inserters. There we go. What? No, I didn't mean to do that. Where is... Yes. And then we just hook this up to the rest of the power network. Just like so. And when you look at that, we're producing iron plates. Hello, blueprints. And they're all getting stuck here because, again, the blue ones are just from the blueprints. So they don't actually function. I have to finish building that myself. Very reasonable. Now, I want to automate red science. That requires copper plates and iron gears. That's barely an inconvenience. I probably don't even like a blueprint for that. Although it might be nice. Let's see. What is... I feel like copper plates aren't going to be used in terribly much, so I can just hand feed those into a system. Let's see here. What are you? That's for iron gears. That's for the actual science production. This can insert. I'll just move my labs over here. And give me some more of that. Yeah. Place that there. That ought to be enough. And you make gears, you make science. And I'll go grab my labs. Let's put that on a belt. Where can I put my labs? I can put my labs here. Then I can directly insert into the labs from the belt. Whee! Now we are cooking with science. We have semi-automated science production, which is very good, will help us very much. Ooh, 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 ooh. That's another biter base. That's quite close. The neat thing is there's a forest and trees help reduce pollution, which is why this hasn't expanded over here. Why is there so much uranium? Like, I'm not gonna complain, but the patches are just so sporadic. Ooh, copper. Right, we have fast inserters now. Repair pack, gun turret, logistics, and steel. And the neat thing about having everything on a belt, I can just hold F and pick it all up. Straight from the belt. Let's see, next thing I want to automate is electronic circuit production. I need iron and copper cables. Fast inserters, yay! Yoink. I'm going to need some more assembling machines. Might as well make them now. Hooray. Even more iron production. How lovely. Right. How's the power grid doing? It's getting up there in terms of usage. I should probably, go and increase the amount of power production that we can, you know, produce. Okie dokie. Let me just, right, I need stone. Stone. Goodbye, burner inserters. Goodbye, burner mining drill. Fish. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, the amount of ore near the edge of the patch isn't very good, but as you get to the center, it's like in the thousands. And some of the bigger patches will be like tens of thousands in the center. Okay, that's a small base. We could probably handle that. Actually, I'll do just that in a moment. After I craft myself some more bullets. I need more bullets! Some of that copper. That's a lot of copper. I'll start putting that in a belt. Put it on a belt. And then we take you. We take you. Yoink. Yoink. You make... What are we making? Green circuits. Iron plates, copper cable. You make copper cable. I can direct insert iron plates. And then we can just put that there. Yeah! That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, hooray. This should help us build quite a bit. We are still not producing enough iron here. What a terrible... Well, it even looks ugly on the map view. The power poles are so messed up. Huzzah! I forget. Does heavy armor increase my... No, heavy armor does not increase my inventory size. How unfortunate. Anyways, off to go kill some bugs. If we can, that is. Hello, buggies. Are you gonna, yeah, you don't like me. That's why we have fish, ladies and gentlemen, so we can... I might need more ammo for this. Okay, well, yeah, we'll just do that. We're fine. We're not in danger. Silly. Why would we be in danger? Why would we be in any danger whatsoever? Okay, well, that's one biter base dealt with. Or spawner, I mean. Huzzah! Okay, I might have been sleeping on the shotgun. Also, there's immediately a larger biter base. Lovely. There's a forest in the way, though, so pollution should take a while to get there. Oh my gosh, walking so slow. I'm so used to having, like, 4 sets of exoskeletons so I can run at Mach speed and stone paths. Using my legs sucks. Oh, also I got a mod that makes your character a girl, which is really cool. It's pretty epic. Huzzah! Iron plates. We're still not producing enough iron plates. Just barely producing enough iron plates. Give me those. Okay, where are we bringing this? All this iron. Right. Okay. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Okay. I have the vision. Put the iron belt right here. Let's make some undergrounds. Just like so. Because at some point, this is going to be, 4 tall. And then, as well, there's going to be need for another underground belt there. So we're also going to have copper right here. So what I'm designing here is something known as a main bus. And basically what that is it's like a nice, like imagine this extending all the way, and I can just like use splitters to take materials off of it and do what I'm doing with the coal and send it away to where it's needed. Like for instance in the production of iron plates. So this isn't necessary. I'll be able to, instead of having this part, I can just directly take iron plates from the main bus and belt them off to wherever it's needed. This forest is a bit in the way, though, so I will execute it. Let's see, that's probably good enough. Yeah, okay, okay. Bruh, the trees, they're in my way. Man, the Lorax would hate this game. Oh, also something cool I just found out, like, literally a couple days ago, is, if you zoom in, you can actually sometimes hear animals and critters in the trees, which I didn't know, so now I feel bad for the forests and forests I've destroyed. Hooray, we have iron on the main belt, let's go. $300 walls, let's go. Yo, oil! Oil! Let's go, we got oil! Okay, so oil is incredibly based, because, that's a lot more fluids than I saw before. Anyways, oil, you can use it to make petroleum. You can also use it for advanced oil processing, which makes heavy, light, and petroleum gas. Heavy oil is stupid. You only use it in lubricant, so you can crack that down to light oil, which is more competent and is used in a lot of things, and then you can crack that down into petroleum, which is also used in a lot of things. For example, you can make plastic bars and sulfur and solid fuel, which is very good because that means I don't need to dig up coal. That means I can just supply everything with solid fuel, except for the things that explicitly require coal. Green circuits. Okay, okay. Oh, there's another copper patch right here. I barely noticed. Okay, let's... Okay, that should be a good spot for it. Maybe. Like right here. Maybe like right here. Where are we gonna put this thing? We'll put it here. Yeah, that works, Very good. Let's give me some undergrounds. I'm gonna need them. Let's actually flip these around. Probably put... Let's put undergrounds here. Let's move these to here. And then we'll put splitters right here. Gonna need a few of those. Okie dokie. Split, split, split. So that there. I'm gonna need to connect this up. Huzzah! We have coal going to our copper furnace stack. Huzzah! Now we just need to connect our actual copper flow. No, I put them too far apart. Dang it. Go. Now we just hook up power. And now, with this first piece of copper, we have automated copper plate production. Let's go. Gun turret. Give me that. And a bunch more ammo, please. See, now that we have iron on the main bus, what we can do is yoink it with the yoinker. And now we have this here. Put that there. One more belt. A grabber. Make me some bullets. And we have automated bullets. It's going to be very useful because that pollution cloud's not going to stay that small forever. Let's see, where would they attack first? Would they go for iron or copper? Best to defend both. Yeah. About the whole in space thing. You see, what I was doing was employing an advanced tactic called lying. We're not going to be in space for a while, unfortunately. As much as I would very much like to be in space, it's not going to happen immediately. But technically it is using like the new space age like progression system, because this is literally my second playthrough of the game. The first one was me beating the game literally this morning at 1 a.m. Hooray, the biters won't be able to touch my stuff, because... Let me rephrase that. The biters will not be able to, intervene with my factory. Yes, I just today beat, Vanilla. Literally this morning. It was a very pleasant experience. Let me yoink some of this iron plates, because I can do that, because I have a main belt now, finally! No more walking back and forward forever. Did it take me long? It depends if, like, 40-something hours is a long time. It took place over multiple days, though, so it wasn't all at once. Like, technically it wasn't my first time playing Factorio, but it was the first time I had, like, actually understood the game mechanics slightly. Because my very first factory, I kind of rushed robots and then did nothing else after that. So I was constantly having problems, so I just kind of started over and was like, you know what? I didn't mean to do that. Might as well start from scratch, and so I did, and put my mind to it, and my ADHD took over, and all of a sudden I had a completed base at 40-something hours, so a very Factorio experience. I would like to put up some walls. We are going to build a wall across our northeastern border, and we're gonna make the biters pay for it. Hey, you're doing better than me. Like, I'm still on Navis. So anything beyond that is immediately a massive accomplishment. Hooray, I have a wall. A lovely wall. Absolutely fantastic. How long ago was Space Age released? Because I kind of heard about it. I was like, yeah, that'd be cool to play, and then I completely forgot Factorio was a game that exists on this planet. So I kind of don't have a frame of reference for how long ago that was. Man, a whole year? That's... Man, I've been sleeping on this game. Man, a whole year I could have been expanding the factory. But no, I had to do silly things like work and like sleep. How silly. How can one sleep when the factory can still grow? Gun turret. Bullet. Oh, there's target priorities. That's pretty cool. I don't remember seeing that before. Literally, like, my playthrough yesterday, or like over the last week, has just been, oh, that's cool. I didn't know they added that. That's very useful and helpful. And just discovering new things over and over. Let me acquire more iron plates with which to I don't know, what do you do with plates? Like everything? Yeah, pretty much literally everything. Let's see here. I need to belt the plate production into my main bus. Out of here, tree. Really, I should probably just build some more belts. And then... Yeah, okay. I'm cooking now. Because technically this is also part of... Let's see. Doot. 1, 2... There. Okay. Yoink. Me... All of these. So many belts. 1,000 belts this early in the game is absolutely fantastic. We are, however, not producing any science whatsoever, and that is not helping my arms race with the biters. So I need to move that around. Sorry, tiny creatures in the trees. You are going to... you're being gentrified. Hooray! Copper bus. Man, it's like we have an actual factory now instead of just a mishmash of like awkwardly spaced production. Let's see here. I need more bullets. I have more bullets. Okay, so I want to get science. Actually sciencing, because we have actual production of our materials that we need for science. So we can actually do science. Let me just pick up my labs. How's our electricity doing? Yeah, we should probably expand our electricity production a little bit. Let's see here. Okay, I want... What do I want? What do I want? Let's start with science production. For red science, I need copper plates and gear wheels. That should be not the most difficult thing in the world to produce. Let's see if I remember how to make this stuff. Copper plates and gear wheels. Okay, so we can just directly belt in the copper. Let me craft some more splitters. And some more undergrounds. And probably a bunch more inserters. Actually, let's see, how much space? We have space. Yeah, we have space. Okay. So I think I'll go with a... mixed belt design. Red science. And then... Let's see here. Right, we can make fast inserters. What am I doing with my life? Kind of peasant uses regular inserters when fast inserters are right there. Okay, you can make the gear wheels. What are you doing? Okay, and then copper plates are easy enough to pipe in. Or belt in, or however you want to say it. And huzzah! We've automated red science. Like, for real this time. Welcome to the stream, Soup. Alrighty, where's my fast inserters? Yeah! Let's get some electricity going here. Just turn all of our regular inserters into fast inserters. Yes! Science production! At long last. Soup moment. Let's see here. So let me yoink this. Move this one up. And then I can underground this here. And then that gives me room to make this double-sided, which is why I went with the split belt design. So that I could produce red science on both sides of it. 1, 2, 3, 4. What an atrocious setup of power poles. I can't wait till we get medium power poles. Let's see here. I may be stupid. Unless we have long-handed. I mean, we have long-handed, but I don't really feel like long-handed. It's too slow. Okay, let me fix this up real quick. There. in there. Then that goes there. Okie dokie. I can, for now at least, put this here and use a splitter to join them. There we go. Right, we're not producing any gears. Produce gears, thank you. And green science. Now this is sciencing. There is purple science at some point. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah. Purple science. It's a fairly late game. Although, since this is the Space Age DLC, it's actually, like, early game, technically. Hooray, we're producing more red science than we're using, which is good. 1, 2, 3. I need to get more gears. Alright, what are we sciencing next? Medium armor? Maybe. It's only 30, so might as well. Automation, assembling machines too, increase production. Give me that. And then increase inventory. Red belts would be nice, but I think we do this and this. Yeah, that should be good for now. Which does mean we need to produce green science now. Okay. Now this is sciencing. I can't cook, but I can eat fish. We are producing a lot of red science. We could probably increase our sciencing even more. I mean, there's green rock candy. We love green rock candy. It's used in all sorts of things. Now this is science production. There is purple rock candy. I haven't heard about it. Actually, if I think about it, tungsten is purple. So that's like a purple rock candy, I guess. My inventory is getting full. I need to sort that out. Let's see, out of this ore patch, I'm getting at most 2 full belts of production, so I should probably make some steel production. Does this book have steel production? This one says it makes steel. What? Oh, it uses like a 2-tier design. Oh, what strange. I think I will just make an altered version of this. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. Okie dokie. Need to get these rocks out of the way. Let me put some boxes down. Don't need all of this. Definitely don't need this. Or this. Or this. That's a lot of copper plates that I don't need. But I could use some iron ones. I see. My brain, it's having to work extra much today. Uh-huh. Let's see. So okay, we do that. Put like an underground here. Let's see here. Okay, and then the problem is that that doesn't have a coal supply. I can probably insert that with long-handed inserters. I need more gear wheels. I see. Okay, okay. I'm cooking now. Yeah! Automated steel production, let's go! I did it. All by myself, without any blueprints. Fantastic. I finally made myself useful. I think. Maybe. I see how this could go wrong. Let me yoink this real quick, and this. We'll move it slightly over. Out of here, rock. Yay, steel. Speaking in Morse code over there? I don't speak Morse code. Let's see here. I need more furnaces. I'll just make all of the furnaces because I have the materials. I need gear wheels. I always need gear wheels. Also, I need to actually hook this up to the network. Hooray. Oh, right. Steel I should be researching because I'm making steel. Lovely. Soon I'll be able to mine like the best of them. Let me just pick this up real quick because it's quite useful. I think. Maybe. Yeah, I need 50 and then 100 copper plates for the boomstone Deviant des Celestials we stealing from? No, this is steel like the material. Like, as in carbonized iron. And we can't do much of anything with it except for making big chest. At least not yet, until we get research done for it, which needs green science. And green science... transport belts and inserters. I mean, we already need to automate those anyways, so might as well. Let's see, belts is iron plates and iron gear wheel. Inserter is iron plate, iron gear wheel, and green circuits. Oh my gosh, you're gonna make me craft green circuits? Okay, where are we putting green circuit production? Pick me up some more walls. Unfortunately, all of this stuff is going to make a lot of pollution, which is going to make the biters very upset. I don't see any bases to the south, so that's good for us. That's a 4 million copper. We're definitely expanding there in the future. Maybe in the near future, even. We could expand our wall, intersect with the water, which would make a natural barrier. And that would give us a lot more room to make things with. What's wrong with green? There's green trees, there's green grass, there's green uranium. Wait, what's so bad about it? Should we not... Not everything can be purple. Because when everything is purple, nothing is. At least I think that's how that goes. Do. Bonuses, 100% mining speed, let's go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think that's the halfway point. Right here. Plus one more. And then we can join these with splitter. Splitter, I hardly know her. forget. How much steel do I need? Wait, let me go look at a video real quick. Factorio main bus. And then we look at the trooping video. And then we go to the most watched part. There we go. I don't... Stupid advertisement. This is why I pay for YouTube Premium. It should apply to all my accounts, not just one. That's stupid. Okay, 4 iron plates, or four belts of iron plates, 4 belts of copper plates, 1 not full belt of steel, 2 belts of green circuits, and then a bunch of stuff in the future. Okay. We're so back. I just wanted to double check that I was spacing these correctly. No. No. My fish rotted into spoilage. I can't eat spoilage. How do I get rid of spoilage? That's stupid. I may have difficulty counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, this is spaced correctly. It just was messed up there. Wahoo. Green science. I need green science. What's green science again? Transport belts and inserters. Yeah, I think I look up I think it's time to look for the stuff, the thing. Let's see here. Science production Factorio. Let's see it. All science, layout and designs. Immediately pause video. Okay. So immediately off the bat, the video is telling me that my red science setup is stupid and dumb. But that's too bad because it's mine, so it's staying. And then what does it say for green science? Blueprint. Paste bin. Control copy. Resume. Import string. Control V. Import. Yes. Yes. And then I'll just horizontal? Yeah. That should be good, right? Yeah. Hooray, and then we can just chop off this entire half of it, because we already have red science production. The trees are laughing at me. I'm never gonna live this down. Oop, that was not a ghost. There we go. Okay, we may have made our sign setup a little too close to everything else. Okay, let's get to constructing. We need green circuit production. This thing has green circuit production in it, right? No. Yeah, no, it don't have, it don't go down. Alright, let's see what we got here. Lamp. We like lamps. They let us do lamp stuff. Huh. Yes, yes, the trees are evil. Even though they're the only thing keeping my pollution cloud from reaching the biters, triggering an attack and getting everything destroyed. But sure, trees are evil. I need iron gears. Give me the iron gears. Okay, I have some assembling machines. Put you here. Iron gears. There we go. Ah, finally. I don't have to craft them all myself. Also, I need more plates. Yoink. Ah, thank you for the follow, Soup. Very much appreciated. Let's see, I need green circuit production. Green circuit is iron plates and copper cables. I think I remember it the uh the ratio. Man, I can't wait to unlock grenades so I can clear the forest very easily. You'll like that, because I'll I'll be blowing up entire forests at a time. There will be no green to speak of. Okay. I going to produce green circuits. Green circuits require uh copper and iron. Very simple. I just need to belt those in. I need more splitters. Give me those. And some undergrounds probably wouldn't hurt either. Okay, well, there's my iron and my copper. I need... What do I need? What do I need? I need some of that copper to become copper cables. I can make a split belt. Let me just... This. Huzzah. Wait. Yeah, I can just use long-handed inserters. It's fine. There we go. creatures speak in a tongue incomprehensible. They're different. That means they must be evil. Going through my Gaston arc with this one. I have... I may not have a brain, but gentlemen, I have an idea. Green circuit production, automated, let's go. Bruh. Think you can just come into my chat and advertise? Nah, get that out of here. Bruh, where's the moderation button? No, that's monetization, not moderation. Where's where show me this. Warn, timeout, ban, goodbye bozo. Have fun advertising in my chat when you're banned. Lol. Man, you really think someone would do that and just go on the internet and lie about stuff? Yep, no volcano insurance. We need more gears. Yes, gears. Gears, yes, ha ha ha. I need green circuits. No, I need plates. Plates are easy enough to get. Give me plates. That should be fine. Hooray. Yay. We love green circuits. Well, you might not, but I love green circuits because they're used in like everything under the sun. Also, I'm gonna need like a bunch more of these assembling machines. Hooray. Wahoo! No. It's not a Mia Mario. If it was, Nintendo would personally show up to my house to execute me. Yes. 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 We're producing green science. I know this is a very sad day for you, but we're making green science, and that's fantastic. That does mean I need to move my science research area. I need to remove an entire section of forest. This sucks. Uh, there's flamethrowers. You could set forest on fire. There are no marshmallows. And if there were, it'd probably, like, vaporize the marshmallow. And whatever you're using to hold it with. Hooray, we're actually researching stuff. Okay, well, Uh... I've never heard of that achievement before. It might just be a speedrun category or something. I have been playing for 3 hours, and I think my hard drive is almost full, so I'm gonna say, that's it for this episode of, this stream of Factorio. Don't forget to, uh, uh, follow me on Twitch to catch the streams, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and leave comments, or whatever the YouTubers say, and share. Anyways, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.